In this video, I'm going to glaze the hell out of the Criterion collection for this Godzilla vs. Biollante 4K. So, Criterion collection, they recently put out Godzilla vs. Biollante on 4K. This is a movie that I wasn't super familiar with. I'd heard some people say like, oh, it's pretty good. It's one of the better Godzilla movies from this time period. And I know that it had a very lackluster release in the US. I think it was like a DVD from a VHS transfer or something like that. And it wasn't very good. They messed up the color and it just didn't look very good on the DVD. It maybe got a Blu-ray, I'm not sure. But I know for a fact this has not had a release like this. And this artwork is just incredible. I'm trying to get it to show. Maybe it's the glare is killing it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really trying to get it to show. Okay. Anyways, incredible art. This is just a standard, like, Blu-ray case. You got a booklet in here. You've got, sorry, not a booklet. You have a poster in here, which I'll show off. So you got a poster in here with some writing on the back, some essays. So you got Biollante there, some gorgeous, gorgeous artwork, and then all kinds of writing on the back about the movie. I bought the Godzilla Showa era box set. I want to say it's the Showa era, right? I forget on what era these films are, but either way, it was like the start of Godzilla all the way to, I want to say, the 70s. This film came out in 1989, and yeah. I really enjoyed this film. It's by far one of my favorite Godzilla movies after watching it. Again, vaguely familiar with this movie, but I knew that it didn't have such a great release. And I've always heard that a lot of the older Godzilla movies are very talky. So I've kind of wrote them off growing up, and I really wish I hadn't, because this was incredible. I love this movie. I love the character Biollante. I think Biollante is a really good kaiju. But it's like, I love the fight in this. To me, the fight between Godzilla and Biollante is for sure the best part of the entire movie. And it's for sure the best thing on this 4K because it looked incredible. I really, really enjoyed that fight. And just seeing Biollante in 4K was just something to behold. I will sing the praises of this 4K. I really, really liked it. I thought it was an incredible 4K. This movie does get a little talky. I mean, it does follow the humans a lot, but it's at least interesting enough that you stay you stay hooked on the screen. You're still glued to what's happening, so it doesn't take away. The glare on this is so bad. I'm so sorry, guys. You're seeing my reflection, but anyways, yeah, a little talky at times. Incredible movie, though. I really enjoyed it. One of my favorite Godzilla movies at this point. I just really liked it. And the way that Biollante is created, they take some G cells and they make it from the G cells. You have this almost like, it feels like the countries are warring over the G cells, or there's a secret like organization that also wants the G cells. And Biollante, it's kind of silly when you think about it, because Biollante is a plant monster that is fighting Godzilla, who has like atomic breath. So yeah, I know, a little silly, but it's so fun. I won't get into too many like spoilers or anything. I don't want to like spoil anything, because you need to see this if you're a fan of Godzilla. This is such a great movie, great release. Glad it got the release that it deserves. If you're unfamiliar with this kind of series, I mean, Godzilla, giant kaiju, right? Japanese films. I mean, everyone should know who Godzilla is at this point. If you don't, just know he's a giant kaiju, a giant monster, and he comes to Japan and wreaks havoc. You follow the daily lives of some Japanese people most of the time, usually businessmen or like people who are trying to figure out how to deal with the threat of Godzilla. And that's mostly the movies, but this one they create Biollante. Biollante is going to stop Godzilla, right? They want to take G cells from Godzilla, create a monster that can stop Godzilla. Does that happen? See for yourself, because this is an incredible movie. I really enjoyed it. Again, I'm going to glaze all over Criterion with this release, but it really is one of my favorite releases of the year so far. I really, really liked it. And I hope they don't stop with this. I hope they continue to go through the Godzilla catalog because, there's so many movies in that series of films that I think would look really, really good on 4K. And I'm not just saying that. Like, I know, just knowing all the effects and the work that goes into those films, I could see Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2000, whatever that film, I could see that getting a 4K, and I think that would look incredible. I could just picture Mechagodzilla and how great he would look in 4K. So this one doesn't even look very bad. Like you don't see like people in suits like some of the other films. This one just looks really good. There's even some like green goopy gore in this film, which I thought was very interesting. I'd never seen that in a Godzilla film, at least not to this point, So I loved it. I thought it was great. So there's plenty of special features on here, which I'm planning to go back and check out because I really enjoyed this release. I just wanted to quickly jump on here and talk about this. I just got it in and watched it, and I wanted to throw up my thoughts. But you have a 4K and a Blu-ray. New audio commentary featuring film historian Sam Deegan, host of the podcast Eros Plus Massacre, and co-editor of the book Revolution in 35mm. Making of program from 1993 featuring director Kazuki Omori and special effects director Koichi Kawakita, among others. Short documentary from 1993 about the Biollante and Super X2 vehicle concepts. Deleted special effects, TV spots and trailers, and then a new English subtitle translation. That's huge because this movie deserved it. It's such a good movie. Then the essays by science fiction and horror film expert Jim Cironella. That's all I've really got to say about Godzilla vs. Biollante. I picked this up at full price. I don't normally do that with Criterions, but I needed this. I should have waited because I think like the week it released, they did a flash sale, but I wouldn't have saved too much money anyways. I needed this. I loved it. I'm so glad I have it in my collection, and I will be rewatching this anytime I'm in a Godzilla mood because I loved this movie. I thought it was really, really good. And that's all I've really got to say about Godzilla vs. Biollante. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell below to be notified on all future videos, and I'll see you next time.